Hi guys, welcome to class 10th NCERT Social Science Political Science Chapter 1 Power Sharing. How the name of this chapter, right? Power sharing means sharing of power. If you have lots of power, do you want to share it? I know most of you will say no ma'am, but children, here the word power means political power. Power held by the government. So what will be your opinion now on this power sharing? Maybe you are thinking power should not be shared. But children, just last year you learned power does not rest with any one organ of the government. An intelligent sharing of power among legislature, executive and judiciary is very important to the design of a democracy. Because it is not possible to run a country by a single organ of the government, as you all know. That's why sharing of power is very essential. As we will go through the chapter, we will understand better how much it is beneficial for a country to run it properly and make it strong. So you can say sharing of power among different organs of the government is termed as power sharing. In this chapter, we will learn what is power sharing in Sri Lanka and Belgium, need of power sharing, forms of power sharing, horizontal division of power, vertical distribution of power, power sharing among different social groups, power sharing among political parties, and last one is coalition government. Now we are going to discuss why it is so important to share political power among different sections of society. In your NCERT book, this chapter starts with two stories. The first story of Belgium and second story is of Sri Lanka. Before start these two stories, I just want to give you a gist of two stories. Let's start with the both case studies, Belgium and Sri Lanka. Belgium and Sri Lanka both are the diverse nation in a way that they have people speaking of not just one language but two or three different languages. Let's see how. So talking about Belgium, all you know Belgium is a country, and where it is, children? It is in Europe. Okay. So we have learned in French Revolution in class 9th. So you know where is France, and Belgium is just little above France. You can see in the world map. Belgium is a very small country. It is surrounded by Netherlands, Germany. Yes, that Germany where Hitler played a crucial role. Okay. Then Luxembourg and also France. All you know about France? Napoleon, Louis XVI, remembered? Yes. So its population means Belgium's population just over 1 crore. Means about half of the population of Haryana, state Haryana. Okay. So Belgium has 59% Dutch speaking people and 49% French speaking people, and 1% German speakers. So this is about the entire country of Belgium, and this country is divided into two regions. Like you can say for India, North India and South India. In the same way, Belgium is also divided into two regions. In the north, there is Flemish region, and in the south, there is Wallonia region. 59% population who lives in Flemish region speaks Dutch language, and in Wallonia region 40% population speaks French language. Hope it is clear. Now children, here one thing can come into your mind. As you can see, 59 plus 40 is equal to 99. So where rests 1% population? So 1% population of Belgium speaks German language. You can see your book, page number 2. It also has a very clear picture. So what we have learnt on the basis of language, how Belgium is divided. Now tell me, what is the capital city of India? As you all know, it is New Delhi. In the same way, dear children, Belgium also has its capital city, and the capital of Belgium is Brussels. Okay, Brussels. Now, if you see the ethnic composition of Brussels on the basis of languages, 80% population speaks French, 20% speaks Dutch. So, it is the main problem. This becomes the area of conflicts. Why the problem comes, children? Because you can see the case is reversed here. In the country, overall the Dutch speaking people in the majority, but in the capital city, French speaking people is in the majority. This actually starts the conflict in Belgium 1950s and 1960s, because majority felt that the French speaking people who was otherwise in minority in the country are actually dominating, and they are the richer than the Dutch people. Dutch people felt that they haven't got the benefit of economic development that French people had been get. So it was the conflict going on between the Dutch speaking people and the French speaking people. So this is about case study of Belgium, or the ethnic composition of Belgium. Hope it is clear. In our next class, we will talk about a South Asian country, that is Sri Lanka. Till then, take care. Have a nice day.